Welcome aboard, everybody. This is LHI-Magic. We're going to play some Rule the Waves. Alright, looks like I played one on Sunday. I didn't stream it, but I ran one just it was fun. It'll be going up on my YouTube channel, LHI-Magic Games. Look for that. And so anyway, let's take a look. It's June of 1923. We finished our war with Austria-Hungary. We did get Albania out of that war. So the Med is looking pretty full. We can't take the Austria-Hungary there. We can't take French there. We got Tunisia from France. Really, we'd have to fight England if we wanted to go any further in the Med, and I kind of don't want to fight England. They're our ally right now, and that's been working pretty good. Their ships have been helping us out. Really, I kind of don't really need to fight anybody. I'm happy where things are going. Like my goal for this game was to make the Med our home, and we've pretty much done that. There's plenty of Italian flags there. Looking at our budgets, we're ahead of France with all the extra colonies we have. We're ahead of Russia, just behind Germany, behind U.S. and Great Britain. So we're in a great spot. We have a technology agreement going with Britain, so we don't want to fight them. We could fight Russia if we wanted, I guess. I mean, just looking at who we want to go against, I'm not sure. All right, our budget's really good. We let it build up a little bit. We're building some of these Napoli class battleships, triple, double, triple, and that's a superimposed aft turret, so gives us a 8-gun 13-inch broadside. We started building those, and then we got 15-inch guns, so we started building a couple of slightly larger and more expensive battle cruisers. Still with pretty good armor, 10 and a half, 10 and a half. I mean, good for battle cruiser, not good for yes, yes. We've these are outreach and outfight the weasels. We think they also have torpedo defense 1, so they're a lot more sturdy. The Giuseppe Weasel class. Take a look at that. 13-inch guns, but only 2 turrets. 26 knots, 12 inches of belt. Still pretty good ship. The lack of torpedo defense is what's hurting them. If anything, I would wait. If I was going to do anything with these guys, I'll wait till we get oil, if we get oil. Then replace the machinery, change it to oil. It'll be very expensive, but we can probably get them in the 30 plus range if we do that, which would be worth keeping. The RP that we were doing is that ship was as that class, and that ship was the first battle cruiser Italy made. It's a Italian prestige thing to keep it. Yes, there is supposed to be music in the background. Isn't that nice? I've upgraded myself to a little music, so you don't just get to hear my voice. You also get to hear a bunch of different stuff. I just took it from I had one video taken down because I used classical music, and apparently someone objected to the use of their Mozart concert being used in my Rule the Waves game. So I went and YouTube actually has its own music, and um, so I went in and I grabbed some of their free to use music, and so that's why I'm doing this. We'll see if it gets taken down again. Uh, I will have to try another thing, but it's nice to have a little music, so a little, so when I'm not talking and concentrating on designing something and I forget to open my mouth, you guys have something to hear. So anyway, uh, the RP notes on the Giuseppe Garibaldi class and the Giuseppe Weasel is that they're a prestige ship and will have to stay. Welcome aboard, Pikawasa 4140002. I'm glad to have you in my stream. Please stay, but I'm not going to click on your link, of course. Have a great day. Uh, all right, so continuing to look, we are slowly replacing our older destroyers. Uh, those are the 600 and 700 ton ones. We're slowly replacing with we just got a 1100 ton destroyers. Uh, Double torpedo tubes, so one extra torpedo, 5 knots faster, or 6 knots faster, and the same 4-inch gun armament, so a much more capable ship. Um, we also have a bunch of obsolete corvettes. I don't really care. I'll bring these guys back to. We won't make any changes here. They'll be pretty cheap. Yeah, 3 months and 20. Um, if you let ships become obsolete, they tend to do worse in combat and get a negative modifier, and they also start to cost more to operate. Um, I need to get these our foreign service ones back in. Maybe I'll build. I guess we'll design a new foreign service corvette. All right, pretty cheap. Added long range, which will add a little bit to it, but maybe what we'll do is bring these out. Oh yeah, we'll add some ammo for the main guns. The Rio Amazonas. I like that. That's a good name for um, a ship, foreign service ship. So what we'll do is, yeah, it's been those have served since 1910. So we'll bring those in. Once we get those starting to come out, we'll bring them in and bring the others back. Continue to build docks, and I think we're in pretty good shape here. Gonna put our two upgraded battle cruisers on reserve fleet. Those were Those are an interesting ship. These were the old style battleships we had. The newest ones we built, we replaced their machinery, got them up to 24 knots. They're only 1,800 tons ships. No torpedo defense, but 13-inch guns. They're again they're a good cruiser fight ship, not something you'd want to use in a fleet battle. But interesting. And those just came out of refit. I'm looking through all my. Got a bunch of destroyers in, so I'm going to put them on reserve fleet to save money. I don't I don't usually mothball things. Actually, this one we could move then. All right, we don't need him, so let's move him to the med, and then we're going to terminate him once he gets there. All right. U.S. government is offering to sell us the rights to ship design, light cruiser armor configuration. Okay, that's one of the things we've been waiting for before we design a new light cruiser. I'd like to get above water torpedoes. The Amazonas are ready for construction. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the Veronas. Let's build 12 of those. Or you know what? We're going to build 6. And we'll wait 10 months and build 6 more. Technology agreement with Austria-Hungary has expired. That's okay. They weren't giving us much. Our scientists have made unexpected advances in shipboard aircraft operations. We can make a seaplane carrier. Okay, but I don't think we can make. All right. Oh, I guess we can buy them. Maybe we can. Maybe I just missed it. Fighters should be speed and maneuverability. And we could buy ships. Huh. Anybody have dive bombers? No. Torpedo bombers? No. Floatplane scouts. Let's see the best we can get from there. Could buy a license for the Henschel HS-90. All right. Prominent industrialists complain that the Navy is buying foreign aircraft instead of Italian designs. Your prestige suffers. Okay, fine. We don't have any. We don't have any. Can't build one. All right, so now let's see if we can build a airbase. No, we still can't even build an airbase, so all right. But we can build a seaplane tender, which is really unusual. All right. Lots of 4-inch guns, probably more than it needs. 12, it can, this is not bad, 12 seaplanes. Let's clear the turrets. Forward, aft. Port forward wing, starboard forward wing. All right. That's more than enough guns. Gets us 84 tons. Can we get another? Oh, yeah, no. All right, doesn't matter. We're not going to get another. Let's drop it to 5,000 tons. Oh, we don't have oil. Normal, normal, normal. We have not invented greater than 5,000 tons. Okay. All right, so we can make 5 seaplanes. Now we can drop this weight of this thing quite a bit. 3,000 ton. All right, we'll build some seaplane carriers. That'll give us a good recon situation. 21 corvettes finished their reconstruction. That's good. We are receiving praise for building the requested number of submarines. That gave us a prestige, hopefully. 3 more corvettes. It's been an internal. There's been internal upheaval in Samoa. France is apparently sending a force there to restore order, but is likely to have more far-reaching plans. We are not getting involved in the Pacific or overseas. We don't have our strength is the Med. Samoa, that's pretty far, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Our new scout is ready for operational service. Initial testing shows it's far less rugged than we hoped. And the float plane carrier is ready. Let's build. I think 4 of those should wind up in any. Oh, and now that's right. I forgot. We also have a big battleship, 35,000 ton. I have to build 2 of them. I always build them in pairs. We got 6 months until the Napolis are off the board, so I think we should have enough. Yep, we got 10 months worth of budget. Let's see what those are. All right, those are those 323s. And the ones we're just starting to build are 15-inch guns. We got 4 centerline turrets, so pretty formidable. A little more armor. Nobody's going to want to mess with Italy when this is all over. Scientists have suffered a temporary setback figuring out the concept of oil firing, which is unusual. I mean, well, actually, I mean, just the way that the game usually, as soon as you lay down a ship, it gives you a tech for a better ship. I'm surprised we didn't get oil firing right there. But yeah, corvettes with 13-inch spinal mount. I guess you could build them. Yeah, because they're still getting paid no matter what they do. That's the thing with those boffins. All right. We can scrap that one. Shouldn't hurt our foreign service requirements. We don't have a lot. We could look and uh, actually balance the tonnage that we need. Would be smart. Let's see. Yep, pretty much just what we have in the med. So the other way we could tell is we could put these guys on active fleet for a second, and then take a turn and see. Another round of fighting is broken out among several Baltic nations. What is your view? It is deplorable that it seems impossible to stop the fighting in this region. I wonder whether they're serving for dinner at the flag officer's mess. Little extra tension. There's no doubt the meddling of France or Austria-Hungary. We don't want to fight either one of them. I'll go with deplorable. Scientists report they have suffered a temporary setback in figuring out superimposed B turret. That's the forward turret. That's the one we really want. If we got oil and B turrets, we're going to have to start building some more battleships, interestingly. We have no foreign service tonnage requirements. So let's move all these ships. Oh no, you know it's because they are. All right, we're gonna leave it as it is. Leave these on foreign station and let them roam around. When the new ones come in, we'll take one off, scrap one off at a time, and we'll see what the real requirement is. Naval Secretary believes destroyers are a most important part of the Navy. He wants to build at least 18 additional. I don't have a problem with that, but our money is starting to crunch us. Of course, sir. New fighter prototype is ready for evaluation. We've got two choices. 8. Who's going to go for speed? It does have better range as well. Maneuverability is equal, slightly less tough. Let's take that one. So we can make aircraft, but we can't make aircraft bases. They would show here if we could do it, so we can't. Interesting. Yeah, I thought adding the music is a good idea because there are times when you don't see me, but I'm focusing in on the screen and reading some little tidbit of extremely important information or trivia, depending on your perspective. All right. Let's see how we're doing. 2 more months. We're going to start getting some ships out. Reconstruction of. Oh, actually, I think those are a new design. That's right. We did. We made it. Another new design was 27 knot heavy cruisers with 9 8-inch guns. Pretty potent ship. Fast. Another light cruiser or armored cruiser chaser. Those will be done. So our budget should start to turn around here. Oh, yeah, with tensions low, Parliament votes to reduce naval spending. I should really just keep my mouth shut. The Puglia is commissioned in the Navy during trials. It is found that the ship is somewhat overweight. Okay, sometimes that happens when you have poor shipbuilding. Oh my God. When you have poor shipbuilding industry, which we do, and so that ship will come in a little overweight, which means since it was the lead of the class, they all will be slightly overweight. Just means they're slightly greater chance of sinking. Not so much flotation. Naval Secretary read a book on naval strategy extolling cruiser warfare. He wants you to build at least 10 additional cruisers. My God. So we got to build 18 destroyers and 10 cruisers. That's going to really put a crimp on our action. I don't think I can do it. I can build half. I don't want to lose prestige. All right, we'll build half, so that'll be probably 6, 7. Okay, the way they divide halves is... All right. So we got to get a destroyer going. Let's see if we get anything changed with a new one. Get an extra knot. Oh, but that's short range. Oh, okay, so we're not going to do that. Let's see what we can do with a light cruiser then. We did get the cruiser armor. Alright, we don't want short range. We don't want cramped combinations. We don't want engines on speed, and we don't have oil. So other than that, really nice. Our cruisers, we're usually doing in the 6,000 range, but we got to build 10 of them. Can't do 30 knots. 28 knots. Let's go to 6-inch guns on the center line. Let's see if there's another midships turret. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I know. This looks better. So that gives us a 4-gun broadside, basically the same as our other ships, and at about half the weight. Let's add some more. Keep our torpedoes. Let's see if we can get a little bit better armor. Don't want to go that low on. Remember, we're trying to make these cheap. All right, 765, so that's going to be 7,000. Woo! All right, we don't have oil, so it'll take 2 months. We need to start building destroyers. We'll build our Aguilera class. 12 of those. Baffled by the problem with diesel engines. I'm fine with that. All right, that helped our budget quite a bit. We got a bunch of ships off, but now it's just going to be a matter of we need to get a bunch more DDs, and we also have to have. So let's build. I can't remember what we had to have. What was that? Thought there was a. I thought there was a way to tell what you needed to build, but I don't remember. Don't remember where it is. Okay, let's see if we need to change our budget at all. Torpedoes. I think we're doing pretty good on that. I'm going to put that on low. Put machinery on high because we really want to get the oil firing. Industrial production and soaring as new methods and technology are introduced. That's good. It helps our budget a little. Prime Minister wants to reduce finance for the Navy and build a new palace and a luxurious yacht for the head of state. What do we do? We're not going to do that. Lose budget. Not going to lose prestige. I'm going to enlist the help of the Navy League to derail the plans. Let's go to the build screen for the Milano. We'll build 7 of them like we need to. New docks are complete. Uprising in China. We should take part in a multinational force. We don't really care. Alright. Gotta watch our tensions. France and Austria want to fight us again. I mean, if we have to, I'll fight them. I'd be happy to do it. Tensions low. Parliament votes to reduce naval spending. Thank you. The money we just got just went away. Put those active fleet ships into reserve. Save a little money. Saved us about almost 2,000. All right, so we're building new light cruisers. We'll scrap those. We built new heavy cruisers. Let's see what these Barty is 23 knots. 18-inch, 6-inch guns. They're still serving. All right, we got another 5 or 6 destroyers out. We're going to get rid of all those 700-ton obsolete ones. All this is helping our budget. I think I need more destroyers. That's 12. I think I needed 20. I had another few of those. Okay, our Rio Amazonas are starting to come out. Oh no, we need to maybe build 6 more of those, but all right, let's on. 18 submarines, that should help some money. British government wants to buy torpedo technology. Yes, we need the money. They're our ally. This is getting ugly. You're receiving much praise for building a requested number of cruisers. Our new fighter is ready for operational service. Additions during development has apparently left it somewhat underpowered. That's the story of early aviation. All right, we're going to be able to go a couple more months, but then we're going to have some serious issues here. budget-wise. Socialist Party is doing well in opinion polls, and we want to press for reduced armament expenditure after the upcoming elections. Oh my God. No. Suppress all socialist propaganda. Meet with their leaders. Do nothing. It's political. No, we can't have that. I cannot lose money. Building more docks. All right, we can go 2 more turns. All right, we're going to halt construction on one of our battleships for a turn. U.S. government wants to buy horizontal turbines. Of course we'll sell it. We need the money. That just about evened our budget for that turn. I'll halt construction of the other one for a turn. Got hold of the Austrian floatplane Scout. Okay. Scientists have figured out the workings of 5 centerline turrets. Nice. All right, that's a new battleship. We'll resume one. Leave the other one halted for a turn. France is getting angry. Halt them both for a turn. Ah, the San Andrea seaplane tender. It's commissioned in the Navy during trials. It's found that the ship is easily surpassing her design speed. That's good. So the rest of them will be faster. We designed those for 26. So if we look, they should be 27. So that's pretty nice. That gave us a good boost. I'm going to dump these 600-ton destroyers as well. We're building a ton more. Our budget is getting close to balanced. 5 corvettes are commissioned in the Navy. Now we can start let's move that ship to the Med. Move that ship to the Med. So what we're going to do is slowly move them off and find out how many we need. Start with 3. 2 destroyers are commissioned. Research Breakthrough Fleet Tactics Scouting Force enables a separate scouting force with cruisers and battle cruisers. We've got a bunch of both, so that's good for us. I guess maybe we're just going to fight France? I don't know. Budget is positive. We're going to let it run a turn. I don't want those battleships to go out too long. All our seaplane tenders. 8 destroyers. German government wants to sell us improved diving gear. Nah, I'm not really going for submarines. Our scientists have made unexpected advances in fire control. This could be important. Nope. Plotting table, gradual range increase. That's good, but I was looking for the next director fire mod. Alright, we'll resume construction with one of them. More destroyers. Diesel engines. Now, like I said, submarines, I'm not going to do a ton of subs. Pro-French coup has taken place in Norway. Interesting. Adding all those destroyers. Alright, let's see where we're at with destroyers. We've got 65, which I think is greater than anybody else by a good bit. Yep. All right, so 25 is the next highest. We do use them more than anybody else, but we're going to dump continue to dump obsolete destroyers as we're building new ones and getting them in. Put all those ships on reserve to save a little cash. Anti-British rebellion is broken out in Malta. Huh. 3 destroyers are commissioned in the Navy. Minor allies in the Balkans is threatened by a neighbor. What policy? Well, we got to back our ally on on scientists made unexpected advances in amphibious operations. We have outfit-door boats, proves invasion capability, which we're not really using, being in staying in. All right, tensions are going up with the French. We can resume construction on our other ship. New docks are completed. 3 destroyers are committed. Great Britain has crushed the rebels in Malta. Okay. Kind of do want to fight Great Britain now. I don't want to, but we sort of do want to. All right, where are we at? Our light cruisers are 7 months away. Got plenty of destroyers. Great Britain wants to extend? Yes, let us extend this. This security arrangement has stayed the whole time, which really helps us out. Our scientists report exciting new research area of naval aviation heavier than air. Beautiful. Don't know what that does for us. Can we now build a... Nope, still can't build an air base, so it doesn't really help us that much. Does that allow us to build a... Now we can't build a carrier, we've got a... Ugh, all right, this is why aviation in this game is not as fun as... Battle cruisers commissioned. You're asked to interview which nation you see as most likely as the most likely enemy in a future war. What is your answer? Well, since their tension is going way up, apparently it's France. Scientists have reported a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of improved armor bracing. Right? They figured out wet heater engines that makes our torpedoes better. Excellent. Right before the war. That's very nice. Okay, we've got some budget. Battleships are about halfway done. We either need to add a battle cruiser or a battleship. Let's see where we're at. I think we need battleships. We don't have enough of them. So let's design. We just got 4 turrets. Let's design a new battleship. Interesting. All right. Once we make all these changes, 23 knots is what we're shooting for. All right, we're getting pretty close here. Although, I need... All right, we can make a bigger one. Because I really need armor to be a lot better than that. Secondaries we can drop quite a bit. conning tower 10 or 11 is fine. Let's look at our gun data here now. All right, 3.5-inch belt is kind of what we need. Or I'm sorry, 3.5-inch deck. It's as big as we can build it. That is a big, expensive ship. I think it's really more than little more than we can afford right now. Let's let our budget build up just a little bit. Another battle cruiser. One of our important dignitaries has been assassinated by a group of anarchists apparently supported by France. What action do you recommend to the government? This is the excuse we need to put them in their place. Issue an ultimatum. All right. And there we go. We're at war. Let us mobilize all. Wow. How long till we get those new 2 months we get those new light cruisers. All right, so we're gonna have to live with those obsolete light cruisers. All right, so 4 of our scrapping those, and we're gonna put 3 of the newer corvettes. Oh, all right, and let's see. Still making their way to the med. Need to put all these on trade protection. Put the Montebellos on trade protection. And let's see what the random scenario generator brings us. Convoy attack, enemies France. Large battle, should be fun. We've got a lot more here. They may not even accept. Oh yeah, they didn't. Okay, good way to start. Enemy raid on coastal shipping. All right, we've got our... Unfortunately, now this is an issue with the battle generator that's well known. It'll put, because these are all battle cruisers, it'll put them together. But that's 3 different types. That's our newest or fairly new 28 knot ship. The Lingora class, let's see, not the same. Nope. A 27 knot ship. And then the older Lepanto, that's not really we know that's not really a battle cruiser. It's really a old style battleship, but so that's going to slow their fleet speed down to 24. But that's a pretty potent force to go against the army or the navies of France. So let's see what happens. All right, remember we're looking for them. We got airship recon taken off. Don't have any seaplane tenders. That would have been nice. Got a lot of destroyers, of course. We're just looking for a report. We're just going to hang out in here. See if we get a report from one of our... Oh, there's one. A heavy cruiser going northeast. Okay, so if we go somewhere over here, maybe that will let us intercept. See if we get another report. Yep, okay. 5 DDs. CA and 5 DDs. Okay, that looks good. I hope they're correct. Alright, now we're getting tons of scouting reports. Now you kind of have to weigh which ones. Alright, there we go. We've got ID on a ship. What a mass of craziness. What is our fleet doing? Uh, 3 light cruisers are screening. A bunch of destroyers are screening. Let's see if we put those. Let's put the cruisers on support. Go one turn and see if that takes. Yep, okay. Shown identified as a heavy cruiser, if that's true. Oh, and we have a separate battleship force uncontrolled by us of our... Yes, I know. I just want to see what they are. Oh man, the newer Napoli class battleships, this could be really bad for them. This. All right, let's kick it up to 20. They're starting to run. All right, it's a Forbin class. Oh, it's a light cruiser. Oh, yeah. Nice design. I like it. 8 6-inch guns. We might get some shots in here. Oh, well, here we go. They do have a, that was a scouting portion. They do have a main fleet. Identified as a battle cruiser, but now it's identified as a armored cruiser. Interesting looking. Whoa, that's only a heavy cruiser? No. Oh, look at the armor though. All right, so 8 10-inch guns, pretty bad. 14 5-inch guns, 29 knots, and they know what light AA guns are. We don't even know what airports are, and they know what AA guns are. Interesting. But 3.5 inches of belt. This ship is a paper thin, and all we got to do is get a couple hits on it, and it's not running away. It's going 15 knots. They're spotting us with aircraft, but that's fine. No hits yet. He's only going 15. I don't know what he's thinking. You better accelerate. We're already doing 24. If I tell us to go 28, alright, the battleships are also want some of this. Now it's just a matter of a lucky hit. Before they get out of range. I really don't want their... Got the Forbin. The Iratua took a superstructure hit and a turret is jammed. Oh yeah, these are the 8-inch belt ships. But that's alright. Better than 3.5 inches of belt. The Forbin needs to keep running. If nothing else, our job is to push them off our coast, which we're doing. They're running for their home right now. The Lepanto's falling behind. That's fine. I'm hoping it detaches. Forbin's taking medium damage. Let's see what that thing... Oh, that's the thing with the 8 6-inch guns. It's... We could send those guys up there to cause trouble with it, but... You know what? Let's hold fire for 10 minutes. We're not really doing anything. Well, let's see what our chance is. 0.84. Alright, I guess we'll keep... No, you know what? We're going to hold fire for 10 minutes. Try to close the range a little. They're up to 30 knots. Doing our 28. Doing as best we can. Battle division's turning off. Alright, here come the destroyers to start trying to shake us off. I don't think that was a shot. That destroyer's going to get a shot if we're not careful. Alright, had a wiggle for them. That's going to get that Mount Calm. Alright, there was a hit on one of the destroyers. Another one trying it, but he just took a hit as well. We can't kill cruisers, we'll kill destroyers. They're still going to lose. They won't succeed in their mission. our recon. It's one of our recon or one of their recon elements out there. Closing in on the Rapier class destroyer, but I think that's all we're going to get today. He's going to get back to Nice. Should we turn off for this, try to cut off the light cruiser? It's the biggest thing left out here, and it has been damaged. We can push him back into our battle line. Press him against the battleships or the shore. Either one is fine with me. He's 20 knots. Stokers must be getting tired. Let's see if we can open up a broadside on him. Okay, drive in. That helps me more than it helps you, that's for sure. Just don't let him fire a torpedo, that's all. Okay, there's some heavy hits. 13-inch hits on that thing is not going to be good for it. Oh, did take one torpedo, just like I said to be careful of. Alright. 6 knots will send you to Geneva. Or Genova, I guess it is. There's an 11-inch hit, 2 13-inch hits, and a 6-inch hit. That thing is not long for the world. 3 6-inch hits, 2 11-inch hits. 11-inch hit, 3 13-inch hits. Yep, that's pretty much heavy damage and on fire. Another 13-inch hit, 6-inch hit, 6-inch hit. Any one of these is more than enough to take that guy out. Alright, we've got to take control of this guy and use him as a screen for the Lepanto, otherwise we might take another. Another 13-inch hit on the forebend, 6-inch hit, 6-inch hit, 6-inch hit. Yeah, that thing, we can consider him dead. And my destroyers are firing a few torpedoes at him. That's fine. No hits? Oh, well, there we go. One hit. That pretty much finishes him off. Let's just make sure. Another torpedo hit. Just make sure this destroyer doesn't get in on that. Another torpedo hit. They're going crazy now. That's nice. Another torpedo hit. inadvertently took our ships past the Lepanto, so he's trying to reattach. Detach because he's going to go too fast if he tries to do this. He'll break bulkheads and it'll be very ugly. All right. France has no ships left at sea. I guess that destroyer got killed. All right, heavy damage to one of our battle cruisers. Killed a light cruiser and a destroyer. Damaged a heavy cruiser. This one will be close because the damage to the ship is much worse, but they failed in points on their shore bombardment or sink any two ships. So victory for us, but not much of one. Our submarine sunk a French DD. Okay. Enemy subs are 9. We've got 54. We sunk 10 of their merchants. Great Britain helps. All right, I think we're doing pretty good. We don't have them blockaded yet. I'm surprised at that. One more month, our light cruisers come out. Well, that's going on to an hour, so I think we're going to stop right here. This is LHI-Magic. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you next time as Italy continues to dominate the Mediterranean Sea. Thank you and good day.